Good morning, Huck Smash. How's it going? How's the audio? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. As you know, after the music, when I'm this early, it must be something I gotta address, something that's very important, and we're gonna do that today, this morning before I get started. What's the temperature and the weather conditions in your area, Huck? Okay. Similar to the temperature here in Memphis. Yes, it's very cloudy here too, and humid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the DoorDash Revolution, presents to you Take It to the Streets live morning show. We got quite a few things that we're going to address today, and we want to start off with major deliveries. And I would like for people to check his channel out. The man tried to bring positivity to the community. And he's talking about some things that all his drivers need to be concerned about. Besides, it looks like I'm lagging here. I may have to move. What we must understand is this here. There's are things that we need to be more concerned about than being concerned what content creators are doing in a local community. I will address that in a few minutes, but first I'm going to talk about what Major Delivery is talking about, which is very powerful information. You know, Tasha Green, she requested last summer on this channel that we talk about driver safety and how drivers need to protect themselves from danger and from violence that's coming towards delivery drivers. I want to go to Major's channel right now. I want to share his video. And there it is right there. Safety training. Safety and realistic issues should be our concern. And I'm going to let Major talk about his experience, his situation, about why this should be a national major concern, not just in individual cities, individual markets, but in the United States of America, and also in our world. To no further ado, let's get into the video.
January the 26th, 2024. First of all, my condolences go out to all family members who have lost a loved one in the rideshare, delivery, and cabbie community. State 2-3 3 weeks ago, an Edmonds rideshare driver for Uber, who was logged in on the Uber rideshare app, was at a stop sign, and a gunman was on the corner or crosswalk and opened fire for no reason, killing a family man, an Uber driver, a rideshare driver. Condolences to that family. An unjust and unacceptable murder for no reason. Just a week ago, we had an Olympia cab driver. These are all murders in this state right here along the Interstate 5 corridor at Olympia. Well, Interstate corridor. It's the main interstate system. I think it starts in Arizona, goes through California, Oregon, and up to the Canadian border. All these murders have been along the I-5 corridor in this Washington state. Just last week, a ready cab driver, his name was Nick. He was looking to get married. His wife found out after he'd been murdered that he was going to ask her to marry him. Sad, sad. And now her loved one, her fiance, is ripped away from her. He was dumped in a Tukwila parking lot at a mall. My condolences to his family and his fiance. And then now, just last night, we have a Renton delivery driver that was killed and left in an apartment building complex. These are 3 murders in 3 weeks. And I'm sure there's murders all across the country.
Yes, it
These
is.
are scary times for delivery and rideshare drivers. Now, as delivery drivers and rideshare drivers, we may not consider ourselves public, but we are public figures, and we are involved in the public more than most people. We are public oriented and probably work more than we work 10, 12, 14, 16 hours a day. And we are in the public quite a bit. Now, as a public person, as you all know, full-timers and part-timers, situations arise. We need to handle ourselves and be careful and think before we act. Some of us are hotheads, some of us not, but thinking before you do something could save your life. Being a tough guy does not pay off. Maybe to defend yourself, but it could. Your outburst could lead you to get killed. We've had 3 murders here now. Now it seems like these murders were being ambushed or sneaked up upon. No real time to defend yourself. We need to be vigilant. We need to be alert. It's easier said than done. Mm-hmm. We're out here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's easy to lose concentration on things, and it's easy to get wrapped up in your phone and get distracted. But we really need to pay attention. We need to avoid conflict. Walk away if you have to. And avoid all confrontation. We just don't know. It's just not worth it. We need to walk away. We're very visible, and as you know, we are out there so much. We're going to run into conflict. Apartment building parking. This last murder in Renton, that could have been a parking issue. I've noticed a lot of these parking spots have apartment numbers on them. But I ran into an issue, it's been a month or two ago, where I parked in a parking spot. It said resident. Well, I thought it was just anybody could park there. It said resident. Well, I parked in there, and a guy pulled in front, said, "Hey, that's my parking spot." He was real polite and very nice. And I said, "Well, I'll move for you." And he goes, No, just park there. We're leaving. So he pulled up to go to his apartment to grab something, and he was just leaving. But he didn't mind. He asked if I was a delivery driver, and he said, "Just go ahead and park there." He's leaving. But be careful on your parking. That can lead to conflict where you're parking. And these apartment buildings are hard to park. Sometimes you can't find parking. That can lead to conflict. But my condolences to all these, not just these three, but all over the country, rideshare and delivery drivers that have gotten murdered. My heart goes out to the family members. As a DoorDash, Uber Eats community, I think at this point in time, our issues should be safety, watching out for each other, and the issues we have with the companies. I think we should be more mature as content creators. We should be more mature. Our content, I can't tell anybody how to do their content, but it should be more focused on what we can do for each other, how we can help each other and be safe. I think the immature content is bragging about your orders and to make the most money. To me, it's not relevant anymore. Safety and the issues we have with these companies is the most important thing. I hope everyone has a good night and a good day.
Thank you, Major Deliveries, for that heartfelt message. We need more content creators like him that's positive and give realistic information to help our viewers. I'm giving my heartfelt condolence of all the delivery drivers of last year and the beginning of this year. Family members of delivery drivers that have lost a loved one. We done talked about cities in Florida. We done talked about what's been happening in my area. He's talking about what's happening in his area. And it's happening in other people's markets as well. It's happening in the United States of America. And it's happening throughout our world. When are we going to grow up, people, and check our attitude, behavior, personality? When are we going to check our ego? When are we going to stop thinking that we more entitled than another person? When are we going to stop disrespecting each other? When are we going to stop? And that's right, Hulk Smash. I think that content creators shouldn't brag on how much they make because others are watching. That's right. That's right. We don't understand the message we send into the world may affect someone else's life. And all of this, I don't care and I don't care, it may come back and haunt you. I'm going to try to find Uber Jeep AZ video as well. People are thirsty. If they wasn't thirsty, we wouldn't be here talking about this subject today. Some people lying about the money they making. Some people bragging about the money they making. Others are doing any means necessary to get that money. Suppose a driver found out that another driver caused him or her to get banned from that restaurant. They found out who that driver is. I'm going to show you how serious this stuff is. I'm talking about you don't care what the repercussions of what's going to happen. They found out who you were. Suppose it was somebody that was related to that driver working in there. When they heard you talk to the manager, causing that driver to get banned from that store, a blacklist from that store. Then the next time you park in a little dark area, trying to position yourself to where, okay, I get these orders, I'm going to park right here and I can get my order right here. Next thing you know, you get ambushed off of retaliation, off of your actions, talking about you didn't care. See what I'm getting at, people? It's our behavior, personality, and attitude, man. Men and women, y'all need to start checking yourselves. You see, just like he said, the real issues and concerns should be more about building this community of drivers doing positive things, helping each other, going through this struggle on how we can digest and talk about the problems we having in making this money, while other markets struggling and others not. You see, when are we going to take responsibility? When are we going to hold ourselves accountable for our responsibilities on influencing others to take action in a negative way? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up Uber Jeep AZ. He had a powerful message as well. And it's these bad behavior type drivers that are mad, they are angry, they are jealous of other drivers. It's the truth. They feel like they're more entitled to making this money and you're not. They more entitled to grabbing the best orders and you deserve the worst. You are discriminating against another driver. And I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about your mindset of you thinking you better than somebody, which I talked about in the past, the PCP syndrome. Power, control, and preeminence going to get a lot of folks killed. It's already getting folks killed. Then you want to get out here with that jailhouse mentality, never been to prison, but you trying to carry on this persona and then try to put it up on somebody else. And that person saying to themselves, I'm not going to let that person come up on me and hurt me. I'm gonna have to drop them right there. We need to check our attitudes, ladies and gentlemen. We need to check our behavior, ladies and gentlemen. We need to check ourselves, period. Because I have a difference of how I want to do content. You know, I'm going to get to that you don't like. You shouldn't be trying to do defamation to my character. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Let me go ahead and pull Uber Jeep AZ video up. See, you got, and I got to deal with that in a minute. I got to pull his up because he did a short. I got to find this short. He did a short. Yeah, here it is, and I want everyone to hear it.
Attention, people that don't even have YouTube channels. Let me tell you something about YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, and all these people. Don't get on their content telling them what type of content they should be doing. Whatever they're doing attracted you to their channel to begin with. So you're here. For you to sit here and go, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing. How in the hell did you get here? You got here based on the content I'm doing. Whether or not the platform informed you of who I am and what I'm doing, or if you just found me through somebody else. Don't go and tell nobody what they should be doing with their content, especially if you don't even create content. If you want to create your own content, do it. If you have a great idea about content, do it. But if you're like, well, I don't have time for that, I don't want to, then don't have time to be telling somebody else how to do their shit. That's all I'm saying. Attention, people that don't even have YouTube channels.
Appreciate you, Uber Jeep AZ. They can say the things I'm not able to say. Now, Hooksmaster, I think content creator, yeah, we already talked about that. Then the next thing, if you notice how random incidents happen to different delivery drivers and rideshare also drive, it's because of our content creators. It's because of that. And I agree with him as well as I agree with Major. We got too many other things we need to be worrying about besides throwing hate towards another content creator that doing positive things for the community. Okay. Clout chasing off of another content creator's name so you can get 1,000 subscribers off of another content creator name so you can be monetized. Let me tell you what they used to do back in the day. They used to sit there when they used to use the tags, and before YouTube cracked down on it, they finally had to crack down on it. It was a lot of content creators that would tag other content creators' names off in their tags so they could get that recognition, that clout of those subscribers looking at them content creators, look at their content so they could get their subscribers. YouTube stopped that. Now they done found a new way out of, well, I'm gonna egg at this certain content creator, or I'm gonna antagonize this certain content creator that people don't like, so I can get these subscribers, so I can get to 1,000 subscribers and be monetized. There are some content creators that don't care nothing about you subscribers. They just care about the money. And a lot of you are supporting them. And we do have good content creators that say, I'm going to give value to the subscribers. We're going to give you the information that you need. It's got to be put on notice, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I got another content creator that I'm going to display today. And I'm not going to make this whole live about that content creator either. And those that he's trying to get recognition to. I'm going to tell you what's happening, why they doing it, and everything. But I got to show you proof first, right? Got to show you proof. You know, got to show you proof. Let's see, will that pull that up? Let's try this. I'm going to go to my community post and I'm going to pull it up better that way because I'm seeing what's going on. I'm going to have to address it. That's why 2 or 3 of them is in here to find out how I'm going to respond to it. And they need to stay here long enough so I can check them too. All right. Go to Gig, Thrive, and Drive channel. And I'm going to show his community post. He don't take it down. This was my response to what he shared about this right here. Okay. This is my response. But before I do that response, I think I need to go to his channel first. Gig, Thrive, and Drive, right? I'm thinking I'm doing that right. Might be saying the dude channel name wrong. Hold on. And I thought after I dealt with it yesterday, I wasn't going to have to repeat the same thing today. Evidently, I don't have the dude name right. Let me go to my community post because I got it right in there. Gig, Drive, and Thrive. Okay. I don't know what's up with this dude. But then in a way I do. Because after the day, everything should be done with. First of all, we're going to show you that he's at 830 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. He's been bouncing, trying to ride folks' coattail for the longest so he can get 1,000 subscriber count. That's one thing he's been doing. I want to go to his community post. This is his community post. Gig, Drive, and Thrive share. Imagine a world we live in one day in the very distant future where we can just see, can I pull it up? I'm trying to pull up read more. There it is. I'm gonna reread it again. And then he had the audacity to do that right there. So he's clout chasing, ladies and gentlemen, and he's gonna get fact checked today. So whoever over here is a spy, whoever is over here is a troll, tell him come to the channel, look at it today. Tell him get that phone number, tell him click this link. Now, imagine a world we live in one day in the very distant future where we could just support a business because we like their business and what they offer, not just because they were of a certain race. Let me tell you something right now. And the people that's in here got something to do with this stuff here. This is my response in my video. Let's go to my thing. I already see what they're doing. I'm gonna break it down. If anybody can't understand what I wrote in that paragraph, then you are an idiot and the dumbest person on the planet. Okay, let's read it. Imagine the world to live in where people don't try to assassinate a person's character for supporting positivity in their culture, to encourage building character and citizens that will help make the world a better place without hatred, crime, racism, and violence. Then I gave it at him. So he got the message. Okay. So what part of this narrative that they paint and they trying to gaslight? Now you showing your true colors of something deep, dark, and within. I'd rather see a man that's going in his community, helping them children there be outstanding citizens, not gangbangers, not dope dealers, not burglars, not rapists, not creating violence, not creating hatred, and not killing delivery drivers. Now, Kevin, you know that's defamation of character, right? Keep listening to that buffoon that's encouraging you that they're going to pay for your subscribers so you can get 1,000 subscribers so you can be monetized. I'm going to do what God called me to do. Even Roy even gave a suggestion and told me and Reese, go in the communities, your communities, and you guys need to address the crime in your communities. Now we're doing it, we're getting attacked for. Defamation of character, Kelvin, is a serious thing and a serious business. The people that say that people trying to support their own communities on the level I'm talking about to build outstanding citizens at that age over at that high school over there. And I can show that high school right now. That are being mentors trying to help them. They go to these restaurants to where we can reach out to these youths. Black suicide and all of that among our youths. Hold on for a minute because I'm going to show it. See that school right there? You see them students going in that school right there. All right. They go to these restaurants. Okay. They have family members that own these restaurants. I'm going to be a part of helping them students become lawyers, become doctors, not criminals and gangbangers and thugs. All right, Calvin, since you don't get the message, get it now. One more time, come at my content, brother. Defamation of character going to be not only the problem you're going to worry about on the legal things I'm getting ready to bring to you. That's defamation of character of a content creator, cause you can't get enough reputation for your own name to get your own organic subscribers. Do it like I did the hard way. Do it like I did the organic way. Do it like I did without riding somebody's coattail. Stay true to yourself because you're not true to yourself. You keep jumping ship, jumping bandwagon. Oh, I know that's what y'all wanted. I know that y'all wanted. Let's bring him back into the drama. Defamation of character, man, is serious business. When I'm out here trying to help people be outstanding citizens in my community, in my culture. Get this notice and get it good. I will go through legal action on you. And I'm not bluffing. If Black History Month pisses you off that much, that means that hatred that's fueled from whatever it is in you. I'm going to go to my community. I'm going to go to my culture. I'm going to go help these young people. I want to have a part of their life to where they can get away from what they see all the time and don't gravitate to that. You got Black youth commit suicide at that age. At that middle school. I said high school at first. At that middle school, you see Dr. Martin Luther King, on the page with you, D-Rev. He wasn't thinking about just one type of race. That's another thing people talking about. I'm tired of people trying to tell me he wasn't thinking about one race, but I'm talking about coming to my culture. I'm talking about trying to help fix my community of the crimes that we have in my community. I'm not going to ask a white man to do it. I'm not going to feel right asking a white man to do it or any other man to do it. I'm going to do it. Crime, abuse, suicide, prevention, all of that. I'm going to do it. I shouldn't be ridiculed for doing something positive either. So Kevin, keep on defaming and defamation of my character. Keep it up. This is my last warning to you. When I'm trying to build and edify the character of young people so they can be outstanding citizens, to where they ain't got to look at all of this foolishness. Become lawyers, become doctors, try to make a world a better place. That's all I'm going to give on him today. Because we know what he's doing. He's trying to find the high drama scenes and the person that helped others get monetized and keeping others stay monetized. Why not we go after him? I separated myself from Reese for a reason. And also separated from that drama for a reason. But you're not going to tell me how to do my business on my channel and tell me how to do my content. Quit trying to gaslight people, man. Trying to turn this thing in a race situation, because that's not what it is. I shouldn't keep my mouth shut about I'm trying to help my community be a better place, my culture to be a better place. And the war really is against crime, violence, rape, hatred, racism, suicide. That don't have anything going against you. You ought to be applauding this man for trying to do it. Now I'm getting ready to leave that alone. Now, content creators, check my channel out. Check who I interact. Check the businesses I didn't interact with. Check the content creators I done did interviews with. I didn't just do interviews with just black people. Ask Glitch Dash. Ask Brandon Recovery TV. Ask Dash and Felon. You see, we got people that hate on people because they don't want to see a person do good in the world. So they try to throw a narrative, paint a narrative when they actually hate me for being a Christian. That's what it really is. They throwing all this other stuff and all this other narratives in there, trying to assassinate my character as a content creator because I'm a Christian. That's what they want to discriminate against. I haven't done no harm to you as a Christian. So why do you hate me? We all know the answer. We all know the answer. I see we got R1 what is it, R Rose or whatever. How are you, sir? This is my first time seeing you in here. That's another thing. A lot of people like to hide avatar faces, coming here as spies for these other content creators and everything that likes to keep turmoil going in this community that's going to wind up causing some more delivery drivers to lose their lives. And I'm lagging again. Every time I think I'm in a spot where I'm not going to be lagging, that's when it happens. Let me see what the peak pay and all of that is today. Because I'm going to put that down and I'm going to get back to doing my deliveries. I done said 41 minutes of what I need to say on that topic. On those 3 different topics. You know, we talk about driver safety for the drivers. We talk about business etiquette, quality customer service, excellent professionalism. We talk about you dirty drivers out there. You mad about that? It's the truth. You're a dirty driver, those that do dirty things. All right. We talk about how people not tipping anymore. Let me tell you something about people. You can tell what type of person they is by what they stand on and what they stand for and what comes out of their mouth. Okay, I think we're beginning to have trolls coming here. You know, I'm going to hold up before I get started. Now, Martin Luther King didn't talk about one race. He talked about all men should be created equal. He talked about that. Civil rights wasn't just for one race only. Okay, civil rights helped a lot of different cultures have the opportunities we have in our world today. What do you do doing your job? Okay. First of all, who are you? Who are you that's asking me these questions? I need to know who you are. Because, see, you coming in here with an avatar face, symbols and stuff, and asking me these questions. My first time ever knowing who you are. You see, because I'm not going to deal with trolls today. I would get them out the room real quick. Because we're not going to have negativity coming to this channel. That's not what this channel is about. I just had to address something that was said that wasn't true. With someone trying to be slick, cool, calm, and collect, try to assassinate my character. Because I'm trying to help my community, people that's in my culture. Crime and violence, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Try to help these young people who goes to these family restaurants. This is the best way that I can reach them. Because some of them don't even go to church to reach them. Food brings people together. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to show my journey. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to show my journey. My experience. You're going to see people getting their lives and like changing their lives for doing better in this world. That's what I'm going to do. And people hating on that because they didn't come up with that ideal of their own. They hating on that. They try to make this look like this right here is a bad thing. All you got to do is read it. It says support Black-owned businesses. I'm going to have my business inside of that circle. This is going to be my business card, and my business name going to be the outside corner of that circle there. Craving for flavors. I will be delivering food. I will be also cooking food. I will be going to positive events, business events. I will be bringing information that's going to help everybody on this channel. The information I've been given on here was helping everybody. on this channel, even the ones that hate the DoorDash revolution, they gained something from the information that was being put on this channel. That's when they were made and not far from each other. Okay. So if you're going to come in here asking questions, first of all, find out what the content is about. Because you came in late, or if you was peeking in or spies of these other content creators, you need to be leaving right now. Okay. You know, now if they're coming in here with good intentions and want to find out what's actually going on in our world, I started off at the beginning talking about delivery drivers getting murdered. They ambushing delivery drivers getting murdered in different parts of the city of the United States of America. Had a content creator, major delivery, telling his experience what's happening in Washington. Tasha Green asked us to start doing safety videos to help give awareness to delivery drivers. All delivery drivers. You know what the biggest problem is in this community? Delivery drivers not getting along with each other because some feel more entitled and better than others. Then they want to attack us for trying to bring a community together. And I'm talking about all drivers right now. So you want to take a hit and defame my character because I'm doing a good purpose in my community, of my culture? I fit my culture. I want to see lawyers and doctors come out of there. I want to see basketball players, football players come out of there. I want to see mathematician inventors come out of there. I don't want to see criminals. I don't want to see burglars. I don't want to see violence. I don't want to see rapists. So where do we start then? You start with family businesses where when food is there, food brings people together. I'm from the Gen X, to where we had to sit down at the table. Everybody sit down at the table. We prayed, we ate. We discuss our issues, our problems at the table, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, drug dealers, prostitutes, pimps. I don't want to see that coming out of that school there. In my community, what it look like I'm asking Roy to do it for me. Or I asked Mr. Flex to do it for me. It's not their responsibility, it's my responsibility. Take care of that community right there. And if I want to show that experience that may motivate others to do the same thing of what culture they in, the same thing to help build young folks' lives to where they want to be better citizens in this earth, then do it. Quit trying to tell me how to do my content. Quit trying to do defamation to my character. The information that I provide here helps all drivers. All drivers, male, female. I done had interview with content creators that belittle women. Trying to find out why you doing women, why you think of women like this here. The biggest problem we have, ladies and gentlemen, in our world and in this community is respect for one another. That's what Uber Jeep AZ was talking about. That's what Hot Facts Robert Reese was talking about on his last live show. That's what Major's Delivery is talking about. This is what TFT is talking about. This is what Hulk Smash is talking about. I done told small content creators to quit riding coattails of other content creators talking about, let me tell you what it make you look like. Let me break it on down. Do you remember back in the day, them rap stars used to tell them females, I'll make you a star? That's what you look like right now, a groupie. Listen to a content creator telling you they'll make you a star. You do this, you do that, you do this. You see what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, man. Stay true to yourself and slow growth. Learn how YouTube works. You're going to have to put some work in it. You want to get that money easy. You got to put a lot of work in this YouTube business. Well, if I ride this person coattail, cause Sally done it. Sally got 1,000 subscribers in 3 months, and Sally was over there in the city with Pedro, and 3 months later she got 1,000 subscribers. Man, maybe I need to do the same thing. No, what you need to do is get in here and put in work like the rest of us, and do some content. Learn how to do titles, topics, thumbnail, and content the right way. Be true to yourself. Don't be artificial like that there. I done seen some content creators come in here, then after they done got what they wanted from this community, they left. Subscribers deserve better from content creators. You know, so I'm on a worthy cause to help people. And Kevin, how dare you try to sit there and defame my character? I never defamed yours. You done did a lot of things I don't like, brother. I never even commented on your channel. Anything negative to you, then you want to come at me like that there. Okay. Keep it up. You see the pen, you see the paper. Let's talk about defamation of character. That goes for you and the rest of them. Let's see what the people are going to say about it. Now I'm getting ready to do my driving. I'm finna go ahead and put on some music. We're going to enjoy it a little bit, what's left of this ride along. Before I get off the air, I'm going to look at some comments before I get to moving around. You know, I had some good peak pay going on a few minutes ago, but them windows don't last long. See, 1750 then went back to 13. That means it ain't no money over here now. So I'm gonna have to move around, work the hard way. All right, we still gonna make it happen. We gotta make that money regardless of the peak pay or no peak pay. See, it fluctuate in these areas here. If you're not right there when it's dropping down, you're not gonna get that money. I done told people about that EBT too. But you want to know more. Why you want to know more when you're not paying attention to what I'm giving to you? You want to get it easy without any work. That's because you lazy. That's what it really is. Put in the work like the rest of us. Learn your market like the rest of us. Get in them videos, study them videos, because I put in a lot of hours for you. With you in mind, so you can make some money. If I was selfish, I wouldn't have put out that content. I'd do like everybody else do. Give you clickbait material, give you false narratives, mislead you. But that's not what I'm about. We struggling out here for real, trying to make this money in the gig life and what we going through. Drivers getting killed because sometimes it's our fault, sometimes it isn't. We got some jacked up attitudes and we put that persona on folks thinking we more entitled. You see, drivers, man, trying to rush at that restaurant there, trying to beat each other. That's not a restaurant, but a school, but I'm saying for an example, trying to beat each other, getting over, about to have a wreck, about to run over each other. Okay. Getting in the parking spots, parking the wrong kind of way. trying to steal the order from another driver. If the other driver realizes what you're doing, what's going to turn into a fist fight or a gunfight? Cause you're thirsty drivers. There's a lot of folks out there like that. Thirsty. And there's some folks out there that's needy. There's a difference between, no, not a difference. A person that's greedy and a person that's needy have one thing in common. It's called desperation. Thank you for the 5 in the box. If you like the content, please smash like. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes. You know, we here trying to help people. We not with all that foolishness. You see, it's my responsibility to do what I'm supposed to do in my community. I'm not going to put that responsibility on somebody else that's not from this community or not from this city. That's my responsibility. And I'm going to share my story. I'm going to share my experience. Okay, I got a driver. She's just trying to get in there and I don't know what she's trying to do. Yeah, she's trying to get in there and get some air. But I moved 4 steps down so she didn't have to do what she just did. See? Too many people have aggressive attitudes, road rages. They know they done did something wrong, cut in front of you. They looking in the rear view mirror, see gonna get a reaction. Now they reaching up under the seat because they already knew they were wrong in the first place. It happens all day long around here. It happens all day long because people don't respect people anymore. We got this I don't care mentality, an I don't care mindset until it come up on us. You see, that's crazy. What happened to respect people? What happened when I see that man, never met him before, I can't respect him? What happened when I see that lady I never met before, I can't respect her because I don't like how they look? I decide I don't want to respect them. No, there's something wrong with me if I think like that. All right, let's get this thing going here right quick so I can get ready and do a ride along, listen to some music, enjoy my day, and make some money. There's too many other important things in life we need to be worrying about, ladies and gentlemen, besides the little pettiness that we stuck on. We ought to be grown enough, more mature enough, and better than that anyway. We should have done outgrown middle school mentality. And we call ourselves adults, right? I see 60-year-old women out here trying to be 25 and 20 years old. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had to say what I needed to say. If you call this one a DoorDash revolution ranting, then it is for the right cause, though. I'm not complaining about I can't make any money. There's all the 1 or 2 things I can do. Get out here and learn how to make that money or get out of what I'm doing so I can make some money. There's no need of me complaining about it. It's just that simple. And people gravitating to that kind of content, subscribing to that kind of content. Is that content putting money in your pocket is the question at the end of the day. I get tips off these EBTs. I done shared the secret on how I do it. There was a driver that got on the page yesterday and admitted. I just started working for a week. I've been looking at your content for a week, and it's helping me make money. So I know if it's helping him, it's helping more than just him. Brand new to the game. Making the exact money that I said he would make. That person sit there and follow all those instructions and learn and tailor it to how they do things. They discover truth to themselves. I made $2,000 a day. You don't get number 1 tip off the show. Okay, you still didn't talk about how you done it. You still didn't get no direction how I done it. Well, you got to know your market. no brainer. No brainer. I know that. I got to know my market. But it's more than just knowing my market. How did you make that 2,000? Or is you telling the truth on how you made that 2,000? Because we didn't see no live stream ride along. How we know that receipt you showing us when you edit your video wasn't from last year or during the year of the pandemic? How we know you not stunned? Because a lot of them are. Let the truth be told, it's tough trying to get that money. Yeah, it's out here, but you got competition out here. You got a group of drivers dominating areas where the best drivers at, and they can't even make money. I want to get a panel and get them on my show so they can tell you their story, so you don't think I made it up. That's why this show is called Take It to the Streets, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where it's at. You got to get out here and you got to get yours. Despite the odds that's up against you. Yeah, let me see. Can I go ahead and put some good music on? Every time I'm hitting it, it's not sending me in the right direction. Hold on, that's it right there. We're going to listen to some music. If we get it going, I'm going to go into a certain area, and we're going to do it from there. You know. Now they got that rise out of the DoorDash revolution. Now y'all can pay that man his 250 subscribers so he can get 1,000 subscribers so he can get monetized off of my name. All right, we're going to play that. I hope you can hear it. I'm going to adjust that on this little stand here. I hope it stay on this stand. Okay. We're going to get busy. We're going to get out here and get ready and do a little bit of this. Once I get my other holder where I can put it right there, I can be able to flip the camera back and forth. Then you can be able to see some of the things that we do live, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're going to sit here, let you listen to some motivational music while we go out here into this area and get ready to make some money. I'm gonna check in the live chat, see what's going on as well. All right, I got you, Hope. Put the seatbelt on. These windows down a little bit. Said the temperature 56 degrees here. Feel warmer than that. All right, let's ride, ladies and gentlemen. Let's ride along. Listen to some soothing music that encourages viewers. They just built that Walmart over there last year. Warehouse there. Yeah. Next song selection, get ready to come up. We're listening to the chill song selection with different various odd artists. Music is by Creator Mix. Got to give that shout out to him, that recognition to him for being able to use royalty-free, copyright strike-free music. All right, next selection. Traffic coming in, they coming in hard over there. Wow. All right. All right. over here. Should have went over there. Clean off the parking spot. Looking good for the customers. I used to eat at Albi's. Albi's used to be a place, man, I used to love going. They got them $5 snacker meals to fill you up. You know, anybody in this area here, you know, you don't have time to fix your food or whatever. You can get out of there, man, get your a soda water, pop from over there across the way there. And there you go. You can go right in there and get that $5 meal around lunchtime. You save yourself about $10, you know, right? All right, get ready to turn this app on. I'm gonna turn all 3 apps on. Let's see what we got going on here on Grubhub. All right. Okay, everything is in Southeast, South Haven, downtown, and Wolf Chase, over there around Cordova. All right, let's check our other app. All right, let's turn this one on. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, this is for new drivers. When you're dealing with DoorDash, you got to do an update on your own app. What you mean? You start doing the troubleshooting process before you get started for the day. You know, and what we mean by that, this is for new drivers. You know, you go right here and you look at everything, right? All right, you go where you see the hamburger icon, right? Go ahead and log out. This is for new drivers, beginners, and everything. It's not for the veterans. Everybody already know that. Then once you log out, you're right there, right? Go ahead and however your settings is in your phone, go to your settings, go to where it says apps. We're talking about on Android. It's a little different for iPhone users. Then you go to your Dasher app, click on Force Stop. Then you're going to open it back up. And it's going to take you right back to the screen. What I do after that, I go ahead and I uninstall. That's what DoorDash, you know, tells you when you updating your app. Delivery driver just got through getting them a order. So I'm doing this so if there are any updates that I don't have, I will have these updates. This was for new drivers. Let's see what we got. Somebody talking to me, right? Let me pick it up and see. Where did you get those headphones from? Okay, I know what I'm getting ready to do. Okay, here we go. I know exactly what I'm getting ready to do. All right. Let's do it like that right there. All right. Now, appreciate that hook smash. Because see, I already know what them people is. You know, that's the reason why I didn't put it in subscriber mode to see what the villains come back to this channel to try to do that trash talk that they normally do. We already know who they are. You know. Okay. Now back to this here. For beginners, you want to go and you want to reinstall, you got to go to Play Store. Everybody already should know that. But for a person that's just getting started, you go to Play Store. And then you look up DoorDash driver app right there, hit install. This helped with a lot of the glitches that goes on. It helps with if DoorDash done did an update while you turn your app on. Sometimes you don't get that update. If you happen to go from one state to a different state, you want to do an update once you go into that different state or different city or market, because you don't know what program might be in there. Then you test that market to see what program it is. It could be EBT, it could be the tier program system, or it could be the diamond program. You know, open the app. This is for beginners. As I said, first day, doing this here. Then before you do this, you hit restart. You go ahead and you pick restart. Then your phone, it goes out just like that there. It's going to come back on and all of that. Then once it do that, I'm walking first day, it might be a first day driver in here, wanting this information. Hello from Australia. Gary, we welcome you here today. I don't know who is MDTD6. He's just putting all the mixes in there. Like I said, it's going to be people say, well, I can get on the channel and troll and all that. See, I already know the usual ones that come here and then they send spies in here. I already got my co-hosts in here, so we already ready for that kind of foolishness, and this is not what the channel is about. You see, so we did see George Howard in here, Gary Howard. I apologize, man. We welcome you to the channel today from Australia. We thank you. Before I do that, I'm gonna introduce my channel to you. I don't know how often you have seen it. You look like you're a first-time viewer. All right. Put that there is back now. Before I get started on that, I'm gonna, introduce you to the channel. Tell you what my channel is about. Is an informative channel that gives, informative videos, realistic informative videos. And this is what my channel look like right there. All right. I got a playlist. They got different categories there. You might want to, have an idea of the way you want to get in your own business or whatever. A lot of them ideas getting ready to be right there. You want to promote your brand, you can go to Promote Your Brand Extravaganza. I'm building the portfolio for businesses. And I got the National Black Business Month, which is in August. That's going to be a positive thing. You want to learn about the AI, DoorDash AI, artificial intelligence. You can go right there, the Deep Red Dispatch System. And we can go there and hit that right now for you. And that's what it's going to look like. That's what it's going to look like, Gary. Right there. So these are tutorial videos here that I have timestamps in. And I'm on my channel, so it's going to go play it automatic. I just did a recent video on how to understand DoorDash algorithm intelligence right here. It has 347 views. It's got powerful information there. And if you were to look it up on Google, Google is the #1 search engine, right? With Google being the #1 search engine, you're going to see me there. It's going to pull right on up. Let me prove what I'm talking about. DoorDash Deep Red Dispatch System. All right, then when you scroll up, you're going to see my video there. That proves that my channel is relevant for those who don't know. There it is right there. That's my video ranked #1 right there. Then you got Bentley Coupe. Got Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You have Kim Tech Randomness And I got a second video that's on here as well. And this is Google search. Okay. Then you got some others. But you see I'm right there at the top though. That means that topic is relevant enough that you can find it in Google search. It's ranked right there. Now we go to YouTube. YouTube is the second ranked search engine, right? So when we go to YouTube, Deep Red Dispatch System.
Deep Red Dispatch System.
All right. I didn't mean to cut his channel on.
Yeah.
But you're going to see Hot Facts with Robert Reese there first. You're going to see Bentley. I don't know what happened to mine. Mine's supposed to, let me do this again. Mine's used to be, yeah, their mine's is right there. Right there. That's Hot Facts with Robert Reese. His first, mine second. Right there. That's the one that I addressed Bentley Coupe on. You know, so people could understand who first talked about this, which was Chem Tech Randomness. So if my videos are not relevant, they wouldn't be in the search engine in the top rankings in Google and YouTube. Not all of my videos there, but I do have some videos that's there. That is one of them you might want to look at if you're new to this channel. You know, Deep Red Dispatch System. I just showed the proof. Where the naysayers can't argue about it. They hating on it. Reason why they speaking against me. They hating on it because I'm trying to help drivers, all drivers. But you got to do your homework and put in the work, though. You know, to study these tutorials. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your... All right, we're not going to play it, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how it looks. When you go to that channel there, you want to go to the description box for new and beginning drivers. And you're going to find out more in the description box. All right, when you go in the description box, it's going to tell you what it's about. Then you're going to see the timestamps. The numbers that's highlighted there. Before you even, get ready to dive into the content, you want to go in my description box. You want to look through the table of contents. You may have a question about it. You may see it right there in that topic there. You can go straight there. You may find some more interesting stuff in here. Then you decide, I'm going to go ahead and look at the whole video. You don't have to try to digest it all at once. You can go in here and you say, okay, I'm at 8 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm getting ready to stop right now. I was reading on my, I was doing this on my break. I can go ahead and bookmark that. That's how that works. So, Deep Red Dispatch System. You are from Australia. Do you do DoorDash in Australia? If you're still there. And what type of program, if you're up on the DoorDash, what type of program is there? Is it earned by time? Is it the new rewards pilot program? Or is it the diamond program? Question I'm asking you if you're still here. That's right, Huck Smash. It doesn't work because it fixes any glitches and can get the latest update. That's right, that's what I just did. I'm getting ready to go back to that too. We both monitoring the channel. All right. So you can go there, and you can also go to the Earn by Time that's on that playlist. It shows drivers how to improve on their earnings.
that's struggling with their earnings. And what you do is help you discover and give you ideas in your market what to beware of and how to maximize your earnings because you got competition out here. You know, a lot of people want to sit here and blame the AI for receiving all these orders. You got to put in mind that you're not the only driver out here, right? You got other drivers, everybody doing the same thing, to decline on orders. Okay, I saw a delivery driver turn around when it was in the diamond program, got to 54% and thought, okay, they just still didn't know what was going on. They got to 54%, talking about, well, I'm not gonna take this order, I'm not gonna take that order, I'm not gonna take this, because they had got some good diamond orders between 40 and 50%, right? Okay, reason why I know I'm talking about, I did the case study. So when you get at 50% between 60%, they're gonna start back throwing them bad offers to you to discourage you from moving up in your rankings. But once you know how many orders you need to get to improve those ratings, right? That's a mathematical calculation that you get to 60. Then once you get to 60, you start getting some good orders again, 60 to 70%. Okay, then you get your 70. Yes, you're gonna have to take some of them orders in order to, to get that 70% where you get better orders. But a lot of people, they say, I'm gonna get it at 50%. I'm gonna use, different apps that's gonna help me with these third-party apps like the DD Bat, the Grabber bot, and the driver utility helper. They help me move forward and how I get my orders. That way, I can do it from there. So they still didn't understand. So DoorDash paying attention to all the content creators talking about this stuff. They paying attention to the people talking about Facebook and Reddit and stuff. So they're watching the content creators at real time, talking about, how they making their money. Right. And then, they started with these different programs. You got drivers using more than one phones for one account. They got 3 different accounts for one app, right? DoorDash app, and they got 3 accounts, 3 different DoorDash apps. So they combating against that. They're combating against it because people misusing this the opportunity to make money. They feel like I'm the entitled driver, I'm the top earner, I deserve the money, you don't. I'm over here, you a new person pulling up at the lot here. Who are you? Will come over there, and they'll start with a group, ask you a million questions. Oh, you got to be a top dash. It's first time you see. You might say, no, I'm not a top dash. Boom. Well, we ain't making no money over here. Go over there. Stuff like that. Being territorial, and everything. So, yeah. So that's what people got to be reminded of, that it's not all the AR. That not AR, but AI doing this to you. It's drivers declining these orders. Okay. It's just like, for instance, if Gary's still in the house here, is you and I here, we the only 2 drivers here. All right, there's 20 orders coming out of that restaurant there. You decline all 20. I'm gonna receive those 20 you decline. You park right there, I'm parked right here. You closer to the restaurant, so that order gonna hit you because you 10 feet away. I'm 20 feet, 30 feet away. So you're gonna get it. But if my ratings are higher than yours, I might get a better offer in between the 20 that you pitched. So the old technique was this here. What is a loophole to where I don't have to receive all of these orders or majority of these orders, but I can still get a great payoff without being the top dasher? I can still have my completion rating at 100%, customer rating 5-star. I can tank my AR, sit at one spot, get that banger coming right out of there, go on my merry-go way, drop that bang off 3 miles or less, come right back, park right here, and do this all day. Just sit right here. There's still a lot of people can do that in their market, but things are changing where people got to spread out to get that money now, because it's oversaturation of drivers and more drivers thinking like that. You're going to have more drivers coming in that spot, smashing that spot. Now you got what used to be 2 drivers there. you got 50 drivers there where it used to be 50. Now you got 100 drivers in that one spot. So how all you gonna get all them best orders when it ain't no but a small percentage of it in the first place? That's what we share. That's what we share, Gary. If you're still in here, that's what we share. I might have, saw his comment too late. He probably maybe already gone. But yeah, we went ahead and did that. I'm getting ready to turn this on. I got a driver just parked right there. And when they saw me pointing, they moved on. But then they could have been saying, let me get myself ready. Let me go confirm the order. Could have been doing that because they didn't pick the board. I'm confirming the order. I got to stop. I'm not finna get on the road to do this. Let me confirm the order. Let me get in touch with the customer. Boop, boop, bam. Let me hit the directions to go to dropping the customer food off. That's probably what she was doing. All right. Now, because I do that, I'll pull and stop right there. But majority of the times, I do it right here before I pull off. All right, let's sign back in. We get ready to sign back in. This was for the first day drivers. It's common sense on that part, but I thought I would still show it. Then you gotta do a verification number that comes to your phone. All of that. Okay. There we go. Okay. That ain't never took that long. There we go. Now you got to go through all these steps. That means it done did his update. You gotta give it permission and all of that. Everybody know this. We done did so many times. It's like you can do it in your sleep, right? Yeah, it ain't looking too good in my area right now. So I'm gonna have to get it how I live it today. All right, so rankings. That's the rankings for right now. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's the rankings for right now. No, maybe not. It must not be meant for me to show y'all. Try it one more time. That's the rankings for right. See, it ain't meant to show y'all. All right, we're not gonna show it then. All right. Turn it on. Do I do EPO or do I do EBT? Now, why would I do EPO when I'm in a no tipping zone? I could toggle back and forth. Why would I do EPO, which is earn per offer, in a no tipping zone with low base pay? And a lot of these no tipping orders going to EPO first. So why would I do that? And using my experience that I've been having in my market, I'm in the wrong zone to be doing. Let me try to change the color so y'all can see this. Okay. Let's change the color. Because that's the color I normally be in. You can see that a lot better. Okay, so why would I go to earn per offer in a no tipping zone? I'm not going to be profitable. I'd be more profitable in a no tipping zone on earn by time. And I know it takes them 20 to 30 minutes to get the food ready. Majority of my orders don't be past 6 and 7 miles at this particular spot that I'm spotted up at. Now, if I go over that way at a certain time, it is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm just giving you an example on how you understand your market. All right, let's see who we got there. That's Charles Gray. Rev, I have over 1,900 deliveries on DoorDash. I think that makes a difference with the 100 CR. Yes. You congratulations. You're almost there at 20,000. Congratulations on it because you can maximize your time and will make no tip offers. Yes. Yes. My thing with that is there's gonna be people that's not tipping DoorDash realize that there's gonna be people that are. So they made two modes, two features. But it's called the EBT program, but you got earn by time, earn per the offer. It works different in different markets. I'm in a city, but I got so many different markets. Now, if I want to get them EPO offers, I need to be in another zone. Like some of the drivers that I know. They over there. Since I'm talking about that there, I saw a video last night with me and Howard on it. I don't know if I can find it now. And it was a year old. Howard was explaining about the EBT in Alpharetta, Georgia. If I can find it, I might let y'all listen to the beginning of that video. Let's see if I can find it. Go back. I may and may not find it. All right. Let's see view all. Let's see, can I find it? Okay, here it is right here. We're going to play a little bit of this, and this was over a year ago. All right, I'm going to try to push my way to Chick-fil-A. I'll probably call
Okay, I got a Dunkin' Donuts, 7.8 miles, which they are pitching out here as well.
Okay.
Because I'm maybe 0.6 away from Chipotle.
Okay.
I got here with a Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
So we're gonna push on. We're gonna push on that way.
Okay.
So it's pitching everywhere. Basically, what I'm getting at, they pitching orders everywhere.
Yes. It's on a technique they know. You know.
And this order, the subtotal of this order is $3.23.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm in a situation you can only decline 2 orders.
Okay, so if they actually implement this into a permanent program, that's going to change the way we cherry pick. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
If they do that in tri-state area, a lot of people would be going back to W-2s.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I want everybody to take notes. You got it made right now. Otherwise, if they go to this area and it's all across Georgia, because I was in Atlanta and I seen the same process in Atlanta.
Okay.
So for the people that cherry pick all the time and pitch and decline or whatever, you only got 2 declines in an hour and your dash will end.
Wow. Wow. Well, drivers, I hope that you all listening to this message here. It's very valuable information. Like I said, today's episode is with Dashing with Howard. You know, and he's giving us his experience on the earn by time in a different state, in a different market, in a different city. You know, ghosts usually be traveling too, so I'm quite sure. All right, this is one of my ride-alongs, ladies and gentlemen, that I did a year ago. As you see, it was a year ago. DoorDash Revolution Review, Dashing with Howard on Earn by Time, 131 views. It got 1 year ago. It was on January the 18th of last year when we did this right here, when Earn by Time hit Alpharetta, Georgia, and it was also in Atlanta too, as you heard him talk about it. He was letting drivers know then once it hit this market. It hadn't hit this market yet. We didn't get to Earn by Time until June here. He was letting drivers get a heads up you know, is going to change the game on how you cherry pick. I don't care if you're on a single app, multiple apps, it's going to change the game on how you cherry pick. We did that a year ago, ladies and gentlemen. So when I started back talking about the earn by time, that wasn't the first time we already had did research on it. This is my proof right here. We're going to play a little bit more of the footage. We're not going to play all of it. But I want people to understand that that's the reason why I can do reviews back on my channel. And I can also do reactions to my videos, counter reactions to my videos. I can prove to you that information that I done a year ago is still relevant for today. Because when we did this, EBT wasn't in this market. We were still under the Diamond program, right? So it came in this market in June. I had an automobile accident, went ahead and got a W-2 job. I wasn't able to come back out here to around about late September, and I didn't have my top dasher status anymore. So I shared that information on how I struggled. I lost 60% of my earnings because I wasn't a top dasher in this program right here. So I shared that experience with you, ladies and gentlemen. So when you go to the EBT on the playlist, and I'm going to go there, on that playlist, I'm going in studio where my videos there. We're going to go to playlist. You see my playlist right there. Okay. We're going to go to EBT for those that are new viewers. All right, bingo. Here you are right there. I tell my story. I share my experience. I share my ups and downs. I was at the bottom of the barrel, not a top dasher, wasn't able to schedule on. When I was scheduled on, I wasn't on schedule no more than 30 minutes, maybe the max 2 hours. And if I happen to go into a different zone and that zone is locked down and I come back here, I'm shut out. So I couldn't schedule until 4 hours later. I talk about all the experience right here, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't hide anything. I did it on the live stream ride-alongs. So you can see and feel my experience like you sitting in that seat right there beside me. That's what I did, ladies and gentlemen, showing you real content as it's going down and the struggle. But also what you just heard was that wasn't the first time we talked about earn by time. As you've seen, he's talking about it right here. And if I put it closer, it says a year ago right here. A year ago. Let's hear a little bit more of what Howard is talking about his experience in Alpharetta, Georgia. I'm quite sure I'm going to be featuring him on these ride-alongs as well. You know, and they're going to be giving their reports of the different cities that they visit, and they're going to be dashing there, and they're going to be giving us their experience of what they're going through. I may have to make a few other phone calls in a minute. But yeah, so if that is implemented here, that's going to be some serious business for cherry pickers. For real. Now, another question that I want to ask you, Howard, the way that we do it, would it affect us by the way that we do it when we earn?
I mean, you can go by, like I said, I sent you a screenshot.
Okay.
Or you can go to the other feature by the order.
Okay. Okay, so you got two options. You can earn by the order or you can earn by the time. You doing it earn by the time or by the order?
I'm doing it by the time.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm traveling in a different area. I'm going to flip the screen a little bit. There we go. Show you that I am doing some things here. But it's been slow here, man. It's really been slow here. And I've been in 3 different zones today. And I'm jumping back and forth off of different platforms. I'm doing real good. And I'm doing,
so
go ahead.
So when they say earn
Bingo, you heard what he said? We're earned per order. You earn the least amount showed up front.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So you can do it by the order, or you can do it by the time. Okay. You're doing it by the time today. We may be going back live again today or tomorrow. How long are you gonna be there? I'll be here until I got here to 2 o'clock. Okay, so I know we probably tried again how much a person can make by the time versus by the order under this pilot program.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our research started then with different drivers going outside the city here. He was down there in Atlanta and also in Alpharetta, Georgia. Okay, he was telling drivers what was the experience of what we was going to receive and how we was going to choose our orders and how it was going to affect drivers on the technique that they was using. We did this 6 months before it hit this area, ladies and gentlemen. That was my first video talking about earn by time by order. It was on live. And you can look for it. It said DoorDash Revolution Review, Dashing with Howard, earn by time or earn by the order. I believe I titled that too. So this is how I show proof, ladies and gentlemen. A track record of proof, of evidence that I give to you to where, okay, it hadn't got on my market yet, but I need to be getting ready for it if it come in my market. And this is what I'm going to be up against. So that was the origin on this channel talking about earn by time right there. And it was a live stream. I was able to flip my camera to the street showing you the area I'm working in and flip it back to me. I interact with drivers. We discuss how we can maximize our earnings before that program comes to this city. Okay? Before it comes to the city. That's what we do. Then we give out that information because I do case studies and I do research. And it's not just on the DoorDash Revolution word alone. It's other drivers tell you their experience, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why this channel is very valuable and very important for drivers, that you can get value from this content. Is I'm still here or is it lagging out? Yeah, we still here. This is what I'm going to get ready to do. And we got to realize, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing this for my health. I love people and I love drivers. I love customers, restaurant operators, my clients. The more information you get, information is power. Knowledge is power. But knowledge and information without wisdom has no value. What I mean by has no value, wisdom got to teach us, ladies and gentlemen, how to use this information that we got and put it into practice to where we can benefit from the tree producing the fruit, so to speak. So, yeah, that's the reason why I get attacked like I do from a lot of different drivers, a lot of different content creators, because we go in depth with you about our experience that you can be able to relate to, because you're not seeing the ching. You live in the experience with us, because you riding with us today. When we talk about take it to the streets, you feel and experience what we going through that you can relate to, that is real. That's what we do on this channel. And Hulk Smash is the co-host. I appreciate everything that he does here. We're going to be interacting with drivers again. We're going to help small content creators get their organic subscribers. What I mean by help is we're going to promote your channel. We're going to showcase your channel. We're going to showcase what we feel like is the highlights of your channel that brings value to the viewers. That's what we do. We don't do that clickbaiting stuff. We don't be the one going out there, creating drama. But if somebody come at us and trying to assassinate our character, I got to defend my character. I got to defend my manhood, and I will, in the appropriate professional way. See, drivers looking at me. I never seen him before. He never seen me. He's from a different. See, this is what they do. They park. I'm gonna roll this woman down for a minute. See, can I get some information? See, will he be friendly to talk to me? He was friendly enough to wave and everything. How's everything? How's everything going? Just fine, man. Around here trying to shake these trees so we can get out of them today as a driver. I said out here trying to shake these trees to try to see what we can get as a delivery driver. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, that's what you're supposed to do. Got a question for you and everything. How does everything been successful? This is your first time here? Is this your first time here? I just started Wednesday, man. You just started Wednesday doing DoorDash? Brother, I need to talk to you right now. I got some information that's going to help you. All right. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I got some information I got to do. Oh, hell. Nice to meet you. My name is Nice to meet you. I am the DoorDash revolution. I have a YouTube channel. I teach new drivers how to make money and maximize their earnings. I'm on live now talking to you. I'm going to share some information with you. You take time to look at it later. This is my channel. About time. I'm also supporting Black Open Business. Also got a business called Trade. I'm touching business. I support business. Some lawyers, doctors, stuff like that. Still got a gang bangers, robbers, rape, all of that. And I'm getting back to all of that. But that's not going to stop us. All right. So I'm going to show you my playlist. And then I'm going to let you finish eating, bro. This is my playlist when you go through it. Go to the discount system. Here's what I'm going to show you. Everybody. Let's give it up. Give a chance to grab the challenge. Also, interview them so they can tell their experience. What's real. I don't tell you to tell all the secrets. They don't need to know. Restaurant manager. I need to know because see that restaurant manager experience trying to bridge the gap between restaurant operators, customers, delivery drivers, so we get an understanding of how imperative it is to make sure that we take care of it. So my inquiry phone number, I may give you before I leave, is on my account page. But before I leave, by the time you can, I probably give it to you if you fuck with me. And you will talk my stuff like that. That's if you want to. Show the face and we can have it on the right screen where we can see what you do. I appreciate you for your time. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, what I do with my keys? Because I probably got to move around in a few minutes. Everything is good. Throw this woman back up. See? And then I get out here and I talk with drivers and they become subscribed. I break down their information. So that means I'm not a selfish person. There's enough money out here that we all can still make, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting ready to do this here. Let's see, can I find what I'm looking for? All right. It's slow over here today. I'm not surprised. That it's slow. All right, let's see, can we do this here. I hope that today y'all was able to get value out of this here. I'm quite sure they're going to have a field day on the information I put out there today. But I had to set the record straight. When people lie on your name and try to assassinate your character and try to, destroy your reputation and try to benefit off of it at the same time. I had to check that at the best thing. Let me go through here and see if there's anything else being said. Look like everything quiet now. And let's see. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit our exit music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, can we get it going first? Okay, it's doing the same thing it did yesterday, and then there we go. Y'all have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Stay positive, keep your head up, keep your attitude in check. Use your safety, awareness, consciousness for your protection and others. Peace and take care, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna let the music play out, and then we're gonna end this show. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go over time and see who all was in the room today. We did have some trolls in here. Huck Smash, thank you again for what you do. Co-host of the show. There's R. Rose. Said, how are you, sir? This other person said, what do you do? Doing your job. All right. We had Sunny Van Gloria that was in here. Welcome to the channel. We had Sanan Moran. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate your help. Getting in touch with them and everything. I don't know who MD Triple T6 is. Gary Howard, we thank you for coming to the channel today. I hope that everybody that was a new viewer, check out the playlist. Check out the table of content to the informative videos. We had a few trolls we had to get out of here today. I already know who they are. I expect to be hearing or seeing somebody's video soon. Charles Gray, as always, man, it's a pleasure having you in here. That look like this, everybody. Let's stay positive. Kindness is free. You're not making money in one area, get on another app. If not another app, go to another area, another zone, another restaurant. Peace. Take care. We'll see you in the next episode.